In this video, I want to share with you a simple yet powerful 4-step guide on how you can build an effective leadership development plan. So if you're an overworked business owner or business owner who wants to become an inspirational team leader, this video is for you. So if we want to lead smarter, we have to think smarter. Let's get started.
I'm back from the beach and had a quick shower. So step 1 in this video, we're going to look at your personal leadership. Step 2, we're going to look at your self-management. Step 3, we're going to look at your business leadership. And step 4, we're going to look at your team management. These are the 4-step guide process we need to go through to build an effective leadership development plan. I'm Jerome Lamarck. And for the last 10 years now, I've been helping business owners, especially overworking business owners, master their personal leadership so they can achieve their KPIs with ease and efficiency. And it's been a fascinating journey. I went on this quest to discover why business owners would sacrifice and self-sabotage their health and their fitness, their relationships and their autonomy while building a business. Because I always thought business should be the thing that gives you all those things, not takes it away. And I want to give you some of those great insights. Over the last 10 years, I've seen so many business owners get distracted easily because they're overthinking it. And this is to the detriment of their mental health. The second thing that happens a lot is they're disorganized, which leads to a lot of overwhelm. And the third one is overworking. This is where you're not seeing progress because you're regressing back to old habits that are not working for you. We're creatures of habits, so we want to develop proactive habits. And this video is all about helping you build an effective development leadership plan so you can get better focused, more organized, and see a great sense of progress in your business. Let's dive into the first one. Building an effective leadership development plan comes in 2 halves. The first half is all about leadership, and the second half is all about management. And there's 4 parts to this, as I was saying earlier. The first part is your personal leadership. Now, there's a great saying out there. There's the 2 greatest days of our lives is the day we're born, and then the second day is the day we find out why. And personal leadership is really getting to know you at a deeper level. And this is something we really focus on in the Get Performing program. Mastering your personal leadership. This comes in 3 phases. The first one is really getting to know your internal compass for making decisions. The quality of your life will be determined by the quality of your decision making and the actions you take. Life is not about taking action. It's about taking the right actions based on where you are and where you want to be at some point in the future. And having an internal compass to make decisions is so important for you. This comes from your greatest nemesis, your internal greatest nemesis, where you have to grow internally to become the best version of yourself. And this is something we help our clients with in the Get Performing program. The second part of personal leadership is knowing your life's purpose, that gift you were born with, where everything is easy for you and complicated for everyone else. I want you to think of someone like Mozart, where from a young age, without any lessons, he had an ear for music and he could play the piano. And at the age of, I think, 4, 5, and 6, he was playing to audiences, amazing concertos to audiences and astounding them with his gift. That's an obvious gift. However, we all have a gift. And actually, once you tap into your gift, life becomes so much easier and simpler for you, because it's the things you find really easy, everyone else finds complicated. And that's what you share with the world. It's so important you do that. You know, mine is to educate the world on the importance of thinking smarter. From a young age, I had this ability to always see outcomes before they happened, and then I could reverse engineer it and make better decisions in the moment. I was doing that as a young child, and I'm still doing it today, and I'm doing it with business owners, and they think it's incredible, whereas I think it's obvious and so easy. Remember, There is no such thing as common sense. There are only things common to our senses. So this is really important. You understand your gift and your purpose to the world in your personal leadership. The third part to that is the values and principles that drive that gift. The way you go about sharing that gift in your personal leadership with yourself, and then having the ability to share it with others. This is so important. So that's personal leadership. Most people don't really spend enough time in this quadrant, the first quadrant, to really get to know themselves really well, to master their personal leadership. The second quadrant is self-management, as I spoke about earlier. This is about, through the journey of building your business and becoming the leader you know you can be, you're under pressure. Building a business is pressure. So self-management is how are you going to manage your mental health, your emotional well-being, and your physical strength through this journey. It's really important because I see so many business owners that do the reverse of that. Their mental health is going south. Their emotional well-being is being destroyed, and they're getting physically weaker because they're not adhering to great routines and habits. So this is important. When you actually spend time in this quadrant after you've got to know yourself really well, you start really looking at your self-management and how you're going to create the right environments, the right routines, and the right habits to stay at a very high vibrational level continually, like sleeping well, eating well, exercising well, building great relationships that fill your cup up. So when you go back to business, you can be the leader you can be. This is very important. So once these two quadrants are taken care of, personal leadership and self-management, we can actually then really start to see progress in the business. The business comes in 3 phases. Here, the first phase is really understanding your mission. Now think of your business mission. It's the engine room of what you do, your mission, your company. It's the mission. I call it the engine room. It's the engine room. And you want to have like a really powerful engine so you can go on an amazing journey and take off and achieve your dreams. This is really important. Once you know your business mission, then you really start to define the culture, the values and principles that drive that mission. They're so aligned. I call this the fuel of the business. Once you've got a great engine in your business, that mission, you need the fuel that's going to ignite it and take it on that journey. Just like the car, you need to put fuel in if it's a petrol or diesel, or you need to charge it up if it's a battery. Think of your culture as the fuel that drives the mission. And the third part of having a business is having a vision, a clear vision of where you're going. This is so important for your mental health, for your emotional well-being, and your decision making, because if we don't know where we're going, we're lost. And so leadership is about taking a group of people from here to somewhere in the future that's a better place. And having a vision is so important. I talk to so many business owners who haven't got a vision of their business and where they're taking it and what that looks like when it's the best version of itself. So you've got the engine, of your company or your business. You've got the culture that drives the fuel that drives the mission. You also need a destination. Where are you taking that place? Think of yourself sitting in a car. You've got a beautiful car. It's filled up, with petrol, and you're sitting there and you're going, I don't know where to go. And that's how most business owners lead their life. So we want you to have a destination so you know where you're going. This is leadership. So you know how to personally lead yourself, you know how to self-manage yourself, and you know how to lead your business through the mission, the culture, and the vision. This is fantastic now. This is now you are focused, organized, and feeling a sense of progress when you get these 3 things right. This then moves into the 4th quadrant of team management, how you manage others. Because you get good at managing yourself, you know now how to manage others because you're well planned personally and professionally. So when it comes to managing a team, this is all about your organizational chart. And so once you actually know the mission of your company, the culture and the vision of where you're taking it, you actually know the team you're building that's going to help you go there. And when they're joining your business or your company, because you're so clear on the mission and the culture and where you're taking it, you know the right people to onboard. You know the right team that are going to be a culture fit for your company. This is really important when you're building an effective leadership development plan as you go on this journey. And so this is all about your organizational chart. It's all about being organized, and everyone in your team then knows their KPIs. They're very clear on their KPIs because they know the mission of the company, they know the culture that will drive it, and they know where it's going. So you can break them down: quarterly objectives or outcomes, monthly, weekly, and daily. So this allows you now to start achieving your KPIs with ease and efficiency. It becomes really simple when you actually get these 4 things right. And as I dive in a little bit deeper here, the secret here is to align your purpose from the quadrant 1 with your business mission. When you align those 2 things beautifully together, you start to move at speed gracefully. There is no inner conflict anymore now because you're in flow with yourself. You also know how to manage yourself, and you also know how to manage a team. So this is how you start building an effective leadership development plan. Anyway, I hope this video has really helped you and given you some ideas of where you can go with this. If you need any more help, please click the link below and schedule a free strategy session with me. We'll have a great conversation. I love talking about this stuff, and you'll get to develop as the leader you know you can be. Anyway, over and out for now. And as I always say, if you can't manage your own mind, what can you manage? Watch out for the next video, and please subscribe to my channel.